So disappointing.
Hugo made some big mistakes.
The referee, I thought, was very poor today.
Son had a good chance.
Not his fault.
It was terrible, wasn't it? Newcastle were just time wasters. We just can't seem to handle the pressure, can we? It's terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible, really. Was not really happy about the performance.
So disappointing, you know? I mean, a terrible first half, but
Wasn't great. They were just slow from the start. I think they're tired from Wednesday. Could do a hell of a lot better. We were slow passing, very lethargic.
I thought we played okay for a little while. A couple of bad moments in the first half. I thought, to be fair, when we went 2-0 down, I didn't think we was doing too badly. But you know, same old thing again. Not enough penetration up front. But yeah, I thought it was okay. Maybe a 2-2 would have been fair.
So the match today was obviously disappointing because of the result. I expected Spurs to win this game today, but obviously they never won the game. After scoring early in the second half, I thought that we would probably go on to at least get a draw or maybe win. But not quite good enough. And in my own personal opinion, I think if they get a few more poor results, I think the pressure will come on Antonio Conte as the manager.
Yeah, same really, just disappointed, just poor really, not happy.
I think we played well. I think we were attacking and creating chances, which was the main thing. We were just unfortunate. And if you look at the match stats, you'll see that we had enough chances to score goals. We just weren't incisive enough in terms of getting in the box and scoring goals. And they had their two chances and took them. And it really boils down to that. So I'm not as disappointed as I should be, because we did give them a good game, didn't we?
I agree. Yeah. First 25 minutes we were on top. Son had about 5 clear-cut chances. One of which he was through a one-on-one with the goalie, and not his fault. You know, it just didn't happen. And it was great that he was taking shots. And we were good. We were okay. Then they got that lucky goal because it was a funny. Was it a foul? Was it not a foul against Lloris? And they got that. Then we dipped a bit, and then second half we were the better team in the second half. Got the goal. Thought we might get a second one, but we didn't. So that's how it goes. We're still what, third?
Still third.
Still third.
So
we're doing okay.
But we've got Champions League game on Wednesday as well. So maybe the manager's thinking, we've got a Champions League game. We maybe need to win that game, or that may be the focus. So emphasize on that game and rest the players for that game. So it's not as bad as it could be. We've got a World Cup as well. We're going to be punctuated by a World Cup in between. So really, it's all about what we do between January and March next year. That's when it's key. So we can always come back.
We're very positive Spurs supporters.
We're positive Spurs.
Slow passing, very lethargic passing. But we had the chances. Son had a good chance early on. I think if that went 1-0, would have been a different result. Romero was a miss today. He's a big player for us. Obviously, Gudacheski, Richarlison takes pressure off Son and Kane with you have a player like that. We missed them too as well. So yeah. Yeah, Højbjerg as well. He's a warrior in the middle.
the first half, man, I don't know. They were, I don't know. It was just like sloppy. It was like, you know what happens? Like Richarlison, Kulusevski, they were both out, and it just like didn't have the chemistry. The offense did not have any chemistry. It just no excitement behind the match, you know. Like compared to like the end of last season, where like, you know, they were creating goals, creating chances. It wasn't there today. And I don't know, once they get healthy, we'll see what happens, but today was just not it wasn't it.
And I think also to add to that, I think a lack of pressure on the Tottenham side for sure. Defensively, I don't feel like they exactly came with the game today. So
I feel like the defense just was not able to get the ball out, was not able to pass, just felt scared on the ball. Hugo made some big mistakes. Eric Dyer made some big mistakes. So I think we have a good team. We had some injuries. I just think, you know, give it some time and we're going to be right.
The worst thing today probably was, who was the person that gave the ball away at the back? Can you remember? Was it Davinson Sanchez? He was terrible.
Just the defeat in general is terrible. The rain doesn't help. We need better wing backs. We need leaders. We haven't got enough leaders. They need to stand up and fight for it. And they didn't look like they were doing that. They were arguing too much.
Today, the worst. I think the referee I thought was poor. Newcastle's first goal should have been disallowed because Hugo Lloris got obstructed to go into the ball. It was quite evident to see that it was a foul when he allowed the play to go on, and Spurs conceded the first goal. And from then, after a bright start for Spurs, I thought the game started to go away from them. So the referee, I thought, was very poor today.
A few bad decisions from the ref cost us for the first goal. But I don't know, I don't like to make excuses. It's not good enough at the moment. Just not happy.
We're just not making the chances that we need to make.
And what was the worst for you?
No, I mean, I've been here the last 5-6 matches, and since I don't know what's going on, we've got injuries and all sorts that's just going on, and it's not good.